outside driving the truck around a little bit. That is so nice having that steering wheel painted with that vinyl dye. No more sticky. I love that. Got the chief mechanic with me just in case the truck breaks down. It's actually been a few weeks since we tore the truck down. Kiki hasn't got to have her face in the wind. Everything seems smooth and good. Temperature's good. So I think we'll call this one a good one. Alright, I've got the engine and trans out. Now I'm getting ready to do the torque converter bolts. Then I can separate the transmission. Man, it sucks. It just really sucks. So every time I take the transmission coolant lines off any of my GM transmissions, it always, fluid always runs down and gets all over the transmission there. It makes a mess, as you can see. So I come in here and I have all kinds of little scrap pieces of steel brake line, fuel line, whatever. And I cut a couple pieces down and flared it and then put a rubber cap on the end. So I'll keep these on the shelf over there for any time I take them off. I keep from making a mess. I never drained any of the fluid out of the trans. And I've got a yoke in here that, man, I've had this on the shelf probably over 20 years. I always use it for that. So, I'm gonna get started here, I guess. I can't believe how dirty the underneath of the car is. It's kind of sickening. I mean, it'll clean up. It's really, really dusty, dirty under there. Kind of sucks. I got the drive shaft out of it. It's a process when you're taking this car apart because there's so much stuff you gotta do to choreograph, I guess, getting stuff out of it. But it looks like it's coming in pretty good on the screen here, with it being a little bit light out here. Man, the backside of that bumper's dirty. Look at that. Oh, I need to clean that. I forgot to speed hold my straps on my tank. Oh, you'll probably really be able to see the rear end now. I know a lot of you guys have been following the build of this car for a long time, have probably seen this, but the rear end is completely smoothed and molded in. Like, I decasted the whole third member, and it's all, I primered it, blocked it out, and then painted it. I even smoothed the casting on this cover. It was rough cast. There's a lot of work in that rear end. Even these brackets that are put on the rear end for the rear sway bars going on here, they're completely molded in and smoothed in and boxed in. Even the U-bolt mounts, those are all welded up and smoothed in and everything. Sure, I'm proud of this car, but it is dirty. Look at that. Golly. Polished stainless exhaust. Raptor lined the underneath of it. I built a cover for the pinion snubber housing there. It's factory housing. I just built a sheet metal plate cover and drilled it and tapped it and bolted it on. Sure does look good. and smoothed all these up. There's the Chevrolet script back here in this panel I put in. Golly. All right. Back to it, I guess. Yeah, I didn't make a huge mess this time. I think the last time I pulled the engine and trans out, I made a huge mess, but I think capping those transmission lines was probably the best, because those just keep seeping. I was sitting there going crazy taking the engine apart, and then I thought, probably better set up the camera. Man.